Hi, everybody. Good evening. Hope you had a wonderful day. So we are doing a nightly video this week. Every night I'm going to be coming out with a different video, a different topic. And all of these topics are to help you move from wherever you are feeling stuck in your life and to really grow and to release whatever ways you feel like you're being kind of shackled or held down. And some of these ways are external and some of these ways are internal. And so tonight we're going to be talking about imposter syndrome. So if you are watching this, I would love for you to just let me know, say hello in the comment box. And imposter syndrome is one of these terms that I've heard a lot actually in the last couple of years. It's come up more and more. And I just want to talk about what it is and what that experience is like, and also how to move through it. And because you can move through it. So I actually want to start with a little story about myself when I was a little girl. So I actually had a Hebrew teacher who was this Sabra, which meant that she was this Israeli woman who was really tough on the outside, but she was a mush on the inside. And so anytime I didn't get something right or something, she had like a little edge to her. And I was terrified of her. I was absolutely terrified. So at night, if we had homework due the night before, I would have a hard time falling asleep. I just lived in panic of what this woman would say to me and how embarrassed I would feel and how stupid I would feel. And so I would literally, now I'm gonna bring you into something very personal. So I remember laying in bed and I wanted to calm myself down because I wanted to sleep. And I remembered something from Peter Pan. So anyone see Peter Pan? If you have, please just write a little Peter Pan in the comment box. So if you remember Peter Pan, when all the kids are learning how to fly, all they had to do was name their happiest, the things that made them happiest. So someone says lollipops and another one says puppies and somebody else says trains or whatever it is. And the more joy they have, the more they fly. And so I tried doing that. I started naming the things that I love. And when I was in 4th grade, I was already coaching myself. So that feeling of embarrassment, that when you show up, they're going to somehow find out that you are stupid, or they're going to find out, and by the way, everyone experiences it differently, but they're going to find out that you're not as smart as they think you are, or you're not the right person for the job, or they'll just know that you're kind of like throwing it together, or that you're a fraud. And this is something that's really, it's normal to feel it when you're going into a position that you've, never had before. And for some people, it stays. It really stays. And that feeling like, you feel so small, or you're sitting around the conference table and somebody says an idea that you had, and you say to yourself like, oh, do I really have to, should I say it again? They already said it. And, why should I say anything? And it's very hard to jump in when you're feeling so out of place. So it has a name. It's called Impostor Syndrome. And, there's this teaching that I think is so important that I think I really want everyone to hold on to, which is that human beings, when we mint coins, we take one, I don't know how to mint coins, but you take a mold and you press it and you create the same pattern over and over and over again. But the source of life, now I don't know what you believe in. Maybe the word God really doesn't do it for you. Maybe universe, maybe just kind of like the force that propels creation. The the force that propels creation takes this blueprint of what a human is and stamps out a different human every time. A different creation every single time. And truly, none of us can compare ourselves to anyone else because no one is playing the same game that we are. Each and every one of us is playing our unique game, and it is a game that cannot be won or lost, only played. I'm going to say that again. Life is a game that cannot be won or lost, only played. And when we accept that, and when we allow that to settle into ourselves, that it's no use comparing ourselves, what he would say, what she would say, what they would do. No one is in our shoes with our life experiences, with our genetics, with our, with everything that goes into who we are, because we are a unique coin. And what we know is that we have inside of us everything that we need. We have inside of us exactly what we need. We have the resources. We have the answers. And if we believed that, what would we be capable of? It would be limitless. And so sometimes it's about taking that step to say, I may not know what it is that I know. I may not have it all together, organized in my mind, but I have faith that what is inside of me is powerful, strong, and worthy. So, if this is something that speaks to you, please, please, please just write it in the comments. If you are contemplating a transition in your life, if you are looking for a way to understand yourself better, just contact me, PM me, and I would love to just get to know you better and see what's going on for you. So have a good night and take care, everybody. See you tomorrow.